Starting off the show a little different this week as we get into our Parliament of Owls album review with
Keeping it fresh.
Mr. Jamie Rowe.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. This is the intro. This is how the CD starts, or the album online if you don't buy CDs. What a way to start an album, eh?
Yeah, I'm glad we went with that one.
Yeah.
Instead of the acoustic single guitar.
That's right.
Because I think originally we were going to do that first.
Yeah. Oh, that's a production error. That's right. Yeah, you'll hear it at the end. We'll probably play it as the outro to the podcast.
Yeah.
That little piece is something Jamie wrote on his guitar, just acoustic, but then we kind of filled it in, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really happy with that,
It
how that all came together.
Yeah, because we were deciding whether we wanted to just do the solo acoustic piece as the intro and then have like the full band, what you guys just heard, as the outro. But we flipped it around, I think.
Start off a little bit more.
Yeah. It's
more
awesome.
full.
Yeah, it's so
Okay.
cool. And didn't you just play that one at a wedding?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I played that at my sister's wedding.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Were you nervous up there?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, weddings are intense. Eh?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
You had done another one before, I think you said.
I had. Yeah. I had actually played at, a couple. One, not really, it wasn't planned. It was like 5 minutes before. Tried to learn a song, and
Yeah, that was crazy. Whose wedding was that?
that was Mo and Tara's wedding.
Oh, okay.
That was a Pearl Jam song.
And didn't you say one of the guys just got
Breathe.
blitzed the night before?
Yeah,
And he couldn't
exactly.
perform?
Could not do it. So my buddy who was supposed to play guitar, he sang, and I learned the song. Yeah, literally like 5 minutes before we
Yeah.
were supposed to play it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, turned out all right.
That's good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you said you nailed it. And some guy came up and was like, that was really good, man.
Yeah, well, Moses' dad.
Yeah, okay, right. We were talking about him a bit because I said I saw those photos he did on Chernobyl.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm saying that right, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was intense.
Yeah.
So one of Jamie's buddies, Moses, who's a musician, he got up on stage at our
Yeah,
Canada
yeah.
Day party,
Yeah, it was a
did
lot
some
of fun.
tunes. But his dad's like a world-renowned photographer. Is he in journalism or is it just photography? Do you know? Or-
Photography, yeah.
Photojournalism?
Photojournalism. Also an accomplished musician as well.
Right.
So he.
Yes, and that's who you said came up and said you did a great job.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Well, I'm glad you get to come and do this.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We squeezed it in before I'm heading up to Kitimat to play at a wedding,
Yeah.
and you're just moving,
Yeah.
packing
We
boxes.
got a house full of boxes. It's a box maze.
Yeah. Jamie's moving to the island, so it's going to be a long distance band relationship.
Yeah.
But we're going to make
Just
it
a
work.
short ferry ride and
Yeah, exactly.
we'll jaunt up the highway.
How's the move going
So far, so good. Yeah. We got about 50 boxes all kind of packed up and ready to go.
And you're getting a moving company, eh?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
I think because we've moved like 4 times in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Because I guess my wife is very indecisive. There was a few situations that we just had to leave. But yeah, man, it sucks moving.
Yeah. I haven't done it for a while. Well, we've been at that place for like 8 years, 8.5 years.
It's gonna be sad, eh?
Yeah.
How are you? Are you feeling pretty emotional about it? Or?
Not really. No,
Not overly.
I'm good. I'm good to go. I know Nadia is gonna get emotional. She's kind of kept everything kind of pretty under wraps for
Yeah.
the time being. But I think when Tuesday morning rolls around, it might be a little bit more emotional.
Yeah, that's tough, man. It's been a long time. Lots of memories.
Yeah, lots of
Both
good
the
times.
girls'
Yeah.
first houses.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think it'll be good. Moving to the island.
Yep.
Where exactly?
Courtney.
Courtney.
Yep.
Yeah. It'll be beautiful out there.
Oh, it's so nice.
Good for kids. A bit more relaxed. I'm sure you guys will be
Yeah.
stress free.
Hopefully. We'll see.
I think it's a good move. I've always loved the island too. I'd like to get out there. There's a few places I'd like to be. That would be one of them. But
Yeah.
it is getting a bit busy around here, eh?
It is. Yeah, it's getting busy.
Yeah. So the move's going okay.
So far,
Gonna
so
get the
good.
moving company.
Yeah.
What's the moving company's name? Do they have
Clark's Household Moving.
not like two big guys with small
No.
hearts or whatever it is?
No.
Two small guys with big hearts.
No.
There's some good moving company names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about doing that actually for a while. I
Yeah?
was like, this could be a good gig. Hey,
Starting your own gig.
just buy a big truck and
Yeah,
it's a good
Start
workout
moving
every day.
people.
You don't gotta go to the gym.
that's true.
Probably takes a toll on your body pretty quick,
Probably does.
I would think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't think about that for too long. I was like, yeah, maybe no,
5
maybe
minutes.
not.
And
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah.
yeah. But that's cool, man. In case anybody out there doesn't really know, Jamie is my songwriting partner and the better half of Parliament of Owls.
I don't know about better.
So we're kind of doing a mock album review. I'm already giving it 10 out of 10. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I got 11 out of 10.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So you guys should definitely check it out if you haven't yet. All original tunes, kind of indie folk rock stuff.
Yeah.
Is that what you've been calling it?
Yeah,
When people
folk-
ask you?
Yeah. Folky. Yeah. Folky, a little bit of bluesy
Yeah.
tinge.
Yeah, because that was a lot
times,
of your
and-
background was blues stuff that you've liked playing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, there's definitely some of that influence. There's a bit of everything. There's a couple that are pretty poppy tunes with good
Yeah.
catchy melodies and
Yeah.
harmonies and stuff, and then some dirtier stuff and some folkier stuff. It's
It was a lot of fun.
yeah, it was really cool. It was a good experience. Worked with Woody.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, that was great.
yeah,
He was great. He was really good.
he was out in Chilliwack at his home studio. We did most of it. Drums and bass, obviously, we did at Dylan's parents' house in the bunker, which is a great spot out there. And Woody just brought all his mics and stuff and set up. And,
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, one of those you couldn't be at, one of those recording sessions. So we just had a picture of you there and
Yeah, that's right. The first one, I think, right?
cheersing your picture all day.
On the EP.
Yeah, that's right. But, yeah, so what's your favorite song on the album?
That's a hard one.
I know,
I really like Bell. Bell, RBF, and I think the ones you used to love, just
Yeah.
because that was kind of
It's
something I'd been kind of playing for a long time.
That's right. So on the album, The Ones You Used to Love is a track that Jamie wrote 100% on his own. The guitar stuff and even lyrics. I added in a couple lyrics here and there, but most of
Yeah.
it was already set. And yeah, you said it went through a few reincarnations.
Yeah, definitely. Like the guitar line was totally different from what I had in mind when I kind of first started writing it.
Yeah.
And then it just sort of fit with that new sort of riff and progression.
Yeah.
So why not? It just kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Worked out really. I'm happy with that one.
Yeah, it was one I think we both, or I was kind of unsure about at first because we didn't really have it down pat
No.
by the time we started recording it. It was
No,
one
not
of those
really.
ones which, in case people don't know, a lot of the time you just write it in the studio as you're recording it, even pretty much. Yeah, it's definitely my dark horse of the album that
For sure.
turned out way better, and it's up there for sure in my, I would say, top 3 for songs on the album. I love it. It's wicked. Some crazy guitar solos.
Yeah, I'm glad you pushed me to do them more,
Yeah,
because I got a little bit complacent, I guess, and just I was okay with what was kind of recorded the first maybe couple of times, but
Yeah.
I could tell that there could be more, and I could tell like yeah.
It's-
I'm glad you were definitely the catalyst to get something a little bit more solid, and just it turned out really great, I think.
Yeah. And I wouldn't say complacent is the word. Like, I think it's just one of those things you probably, because so this is your first band,
Yeah.
you know, first, you've performed a couple times before, different things, but
Yeah, but nothing.
first few big performances and recording, definitely first time doing a professional recording.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I think it was more just stuff you didn't really know about the recording process and how long it can take and how many takes it can take from
Yeah.
everything, whether it's drums, bass, vocals, or guitar.
Yeah.
But especially guitar solos. Like, there's not many one takers for a guitar solo. Like, you got to have something really hammered out and spend hours on it. And
Yeah,
so yeah, I don't think it was complacency, but it was just yeah, you kind of thought, well, I did it.
Yeah,
I don't want to
this
waste. I don't
sounds
want to waste
okay.
your guys' time.
yeah,
Like, and
yeah.
we're
That
like,
was
no,
that was definitely part of it.
that's most of recording songs is wasting
Wasting
time.
time, wasting someone's time.
Wasting someone's time. It's a big part of it.
Yeah,
And yeah, so no, those did turn out freaking awesome.
I am happy with it. Start to finish, I'm pretty happy with everything. I'd
Yeah,
say. Yeah.
it really is. Well, let's play a bit of that one actually. I think what we're gonna do is we'll probably play bits of every song
Sure.
instead of playing the whole thing of a few songs.
Yeah.
And then if you guys really want to feel the tunes and get the emotion and the full effect, then go iTunes, Spotify, or buy a CD
Play it, download it.
and you can listen to the whole thing. But so I'm going to put this one on here, the ones you used to love, so you can check out one of those killer guitar solos.
Old man, won't you go home? Old man, where are the ones you used to love? You used to love.
And that's The Ones You Used to Love by Parliament of Owls here on Classic AC Radio. Nice job, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that solo fucking ripped.
Yeah, it was. That was a long time in the making, like we were saying.
Yeah.
Definitely, I was trying to get that. The very start of that, I think I showed you that song by Peter Alkus, the solo. Probably one of my favorite solos.
Yeah, I
Peter
can't
Alkus,
think
Only
of it
You.
right now, but yeah.
Just the feel and the emotion that's in it is just.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, well, the guy who mastered all this stuff, I can mute that too. The guy who mastered all this stuff, Ian Putz in Agassiz. I've known Ian for a long time because I grew up in Agassiz, and then he just opened up a mastering studio out there. So he's been a professor at Douglas College in music engineering
Oh, cool.
and that kind of stuff for a long time. But he just opened up his mastering studio. So anybody looking to do any of that, just let me know and I'll get you his info. But he said he was like tearing up when he heard that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what music's all about.
Yeah.
Making people cry.
Definitely invokes some good emotion. I think that one.
Yeah, he really liked that one. That was one of his favorites for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna need this desk back, aren't you?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that as I stuffed a bunch more stuff in the drawers, all these cables and stuff from my bag.
Yeah.
But so the world famous AC show podcast desk is gonna be heading to the island, but that's okay
Yeah.
because we're not making the videos anymore, so nobody
Yeah.
needs to see it.
You can just do it on the floor now.
I know. Yeah.
Leave 'em in the garage.
Yeah, make it kind of like almost like a Japanese dinner setting. You can just have sushi and eat off the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Take your shoes off.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll miss this desk. It was good.
Yeah.
You have big plans for it over there?
I think Nadia's going to put it in her office. I don't have big plans for it.
Yeah. So is she going to be able to work from home quite a bit?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. She'll have an office set up.
yeah.
I don't know how much work she'll be doing at the home office. But
Yeah, I guess. But it's still
No,
nice to
her-
have something there when you need it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Nadia practices law. What
Yeah.
kind of law is she in?
This is, I don't know exactly what.
This is different.
Well, she was working at KPU at Kwantlen,
yeah. Right.
in-house
Yeah. Okay.
law there. And so this is a whole new ball game. But stuff that she had done before
Yeah.
in
Okay.
the past.
Yeah. Yeah. That's sweet. And that was kind of one of the big things moving to the island. There was a
Yeah.
great job over there for her. And,
Yeah, good job.
And again, just kind of a slower pace.
Yeah.
Living on island time.
Island time is going to be nice.
Yeah. That'll be sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, well, back to the album. I would give that definitely 9.9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I guess I can't give
think
everything
so.
10s, but yeah, we'll say 9.9. The whole album overall is a 10. And I don't know what I'm
think so.
docking a tenth of a
line?
point for, but yeah, 9.9.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Otherwise,
That's
people will
pretty
think I'm being biased. Yeah, so that's the ones you used to love. Great tune. I'm still trying to figure out my favorite. I love the Sunflower Cafe. That's one of my favorite tunes on the album.
good. Yes.
But one of the original ones, Vacation Song, just keeps freaking. It's
Coming
always
back.
stuck in my head.
Yeah, was that the first one we kind of worked on?
Yeah, it
think it
is.
was, eh?
Yeah, it's
Then it
such
was
a cool
Halifax
tune.
Beer.
Yeah, and then it was Halifax Beer. But yeah, the Vacation Song, and it's just such a good one. I think we're gonna play it acoustic.
Yeah.
We'll do a little live recording in here
Yeah,
in a
let's do
bit.
that.
But because that's always the one I play live at my shows, like even my solo gigs.
Yeah.
When I'm doing my cover gigs, I slide that one in there.
Yeah.
It seems to translate so perfectly to just like one or two guys
Yeah.
playing a couple guitars
Yeah, I agree.
and singing along. It's that perfect, just kind of chilled out.
Good driving song.
Yeah, it still drives, but it's it's not over the top heavy.
Yeah.
It's not too chilled out. It's perfect. Such a good little tune.
Yeah.
And that was one songwriting wise where you were strumming some chords, a good chord progression you had put together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you didn't really have any of the lead stuff. We worked on that
No.
in my other house in the
Yeah,
basement one
we
time.
did. Yeah.
The basement with the squirrels and the rats.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You just kind of laid down your chord progression, and then we just thought you came up with some lead stuff to put over
Yeah.
top, and that
The
one just came
chorus lead
together so
stuff.
well.
Yeah, it did. There wasn't really a whole lot of hang-ups on that one, I don't think, really.
No, and that's why I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
We need to be a
fuck.
band.
Yeah.
Like it was just so easy,
Yeah.
and songwriting's not always that way.
No,
Uh,
definitely not.
And I mean, we still, you've got a ton of guitar ideas and stuff, and so do I, that haven't come to fruition yet.
Yeah,
But some of
exactly.
them still take time. But
Well, I kind of feel like this whole album was more or less, yeah, I guess it all started out with a guitar line or a mandolin
Yeah.
line or a riff or whatever, and then
yeah,
you more or less arranged everything to suit,
kind of just a bit more normal song structure
yeah,
wise,
exactly.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I would say that's kind of one of my strengths. And then, yeah, melodies and lyrics, and yeah, it's perfect. It's a good
Yeah, I
combination.
think it worked out really well.
And you can fill in all the fancy guitar stuff that I can't do. And
Yeah.
it's great. So we'll do that one live in a little bit, but I think I want to play a little bit of but there's so many good ones here. Oh, brother. I'm going to play a little bit of Sunflower Cafe and then talk a little bit more about that one. So here it is.
The blue wall and the broken window, sunflower seeds and ladybugs, broken hearts and red roses. Get lost in love and then call the whole thing off. A clear blue sky, the sun is breaking. Brighter days ahead, this too shall pass. Walking tall, walking on water. A frozen lake, but it's bound to break. kind of good girl, she loves me. Please, God, don't take the love away. Beautiful, blooming.
There you go, Sunflower Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite pieces that I've written so far, and it's yeah, we got to get some of those CDs to the Sunflower Cafe.
Yeah.
In Crescent
definitely.
Beach.
I think the outro on that song is probably the best part of the album.
Yeah, we'll
think.
we'll make people go find it.
Yeah. Go listen to it. It's really good.
It is. Yeah, that part just came out of nowhere, kind of, and it really freaking built up in the studio,
Yeah.
and it got awesome. That
Yeah.
outro, you're right. But this song loosely written around some inspiration found at Crescent Beach here in White Rock, and just at the little cafe, the Sunflower Cafe. So I kind of, and that was a different one where I did just have lyrics and melody first.
Yeah. That went
Just-
the other way.
Just kind of a melody came into my head and these lyrics, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, what kind of guitar would work with that? And yeah, put that together, and then yeah, that was that doesn't often happen. The melody and lyrics first. Usually it's music and guitars first, especially for us, I think.
Yeah,
But,
definitely. That's how. Yeah, basically, I think every other song was
yeah.
the guitar lines and stuff like that came first.
Yeah. So let's give a shout out to our back end,
Yeah, definitely.
Dylan
Dylan and Brandon.
and Brandon. First impressions of Brandon. What do you think?
Oh, just awesome musician. Really,
Just- he's just a fucking
Rock and roller.
classic. Yeah,
Yeah.
He is fucking rock and roll.
definitely.
Such a cool guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, just loves
easygoing.
drinking beer, smoking darts, and he freaking plays a killer bass.
Yeah,
And then Dylan, as we said, Dylan's played drums with me forever, and so he did all the drum work on this, and
yeah.
we should
Those guys are amazing.
yeah. Do you have a favorite drum part in any of the songs? Like a favorite song just for the drumming? Other than RBF, because that's where the solos. We'll play the solos for the people. There's a big killer bass solo, killer drum solo. But are there what's another drum part you really love?
Favorite drums might very well be Through the Woods, the first instrumental.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think.
he's all over the place on that, eh?
Yeah, that was really cool. And also Bell, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to pick one song.
I
It's,
know. When you really dial in and listen to those parts.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah, those guys are so talented.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
I think my favorite bass is on Bell. I really
Yeah.
love how he plays the verses
Yeah.
on bass in Bell. It's like so perfectly simple but awesome, and just the way he holds it and slides down the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holds on to that note.
Yeah, it was turning me on in the studio. It's hard not to get turned on by the way that guy plays a bass.
Yeah. Might have been the jean jacket.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, and then in RBF, there's a killer solo section that we should queue up.
Yeah.
Give those guys a shout out that way.
And that was a lot of fun in studio
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
that was cool. That was a lot of fun.
they were just going back and forth, like fair amount of takes, just trying to get their parts right, because they just wrote the solos right in.
Yeah.
In
More
the
takes
studio
than what
there.
they took because I think everything else was either, 2, 3,
Yeah,
if that kind
Yeah.
of thing. And this one kind of took a little bit more, but it's perfection.
yeah, because they were just freaking having fun throwing stuff back and forth at each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, here it is. Let's listen to those solos. Brandon Clark and Dylan Waitman.
Little RBF.
So good. And then another ripper from Mr. Jamie Rowe.
outside the phone, and no matter what you wear.
There you go. RBF.
Yeah, that's cool.
Rest
I think
in
that
bitch
second,
face.
yeah, the second bass solo
Yeah.
really reminds me of a Sabbath song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think it's actually just called Basically,
yeah.
and
Like
it's on their
basically
first-
like BASS,
yeah,
like bass guitar. Ickly.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, it's on their first album.
Yeah, crazy. No, I'll have to check that one out for sure. So on that kind of topic, music you like, do you have a favorite song of all time?
I don't think I do.
No. So
I don't
then,
think I do. It'd
if
be
you
an
had
older
a
song.
if you had a gun to your head and you had to pick a favorite song, you can just say anything. It doesn't matter if it's true or
no.
not. But what
think
would
it could
what
be-
would come to mind first?
I don't know. It's tough. It'd probably be Braun Your Stomp by Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
nice.
If I had to pick,
And-
if I had a gun to my head
Yeah,
and someone needed an answer, that might be it.
that's sweet. And didn't Dylan and Brandon say that this one kind of reminded them of that song? Oh Brother, right?
Oh brother, yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that could.
He
sort
said
of
he
fit in
just
that
thought it had a
vein.
yeah, it's probably not. I don't really know the Zeppelin tune. I think I've listened to it after he said that, and I was like, oh, I guess it could be kind of similar, but just like the beginning riff and kind of the groove of it. We'll just play a
Yeah.
freaking tiny bit of it and see if that resonates with anyone else out there.
Yeah.
It was hotter than hot, it was summertime, middle of May. Running all over town, chase a tail like a dog in heat all day. Yeah, yeah. Cat got to
And of course, that's Woody playing electric guitar on this one.
Yeah.
We thought he should lay some down on
Yeah.
on one of these tracks. Yeah, it did. It came through really nice.
That dirty telly,
Yeah, yeah,
dust it off.
yeah. I like that tune as well, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We rocked that one on Canada Day. Woody came up and I thought we played that one really well.
I think so too.
I think that was our best performance of that song yet. Yeah, that Canada Day thing was awesome, hey?
That was a lot of
We
fun.
we did kind of like a CD release party because it came out digitally on July 1st. Our present to Canada. Some great
Welcome.
new Canadian music. And Jamie and Nadia hosted us in their backyard. We just set up a stage, had a bunch of people come around and just played the album through and then jammed out.
Yeah, that was a good time. What do you think the turnout was like? 50? 60?
I think at its busiest
People?
time there was probably around 60 people there.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
That was good.
And just kids running around everywhere.
Yeah,
It was so cool.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good way to see that place out.
Yeah. Did you finish that keg yet?
No, there's still beer in the keg.
It's
And
still
I
sitting in
probably
the
won't.
backyard.
Yeah.
No, it's probably pretty flat now.
Yeah, it's not good.
I went back the next day to clean up a bit because you guys took off to the island.
Yeah.
I had a few and it was still good then.
Was
but,
it good? Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good way to see that out. Off to the island next. Maybe we
Yeah.
should do it again next year.
We
if,
should.
If like, would it be a good spot at your place?
Oh
out
yeah,
there?
for sure. Yeah.
What's it like? You got a good
The backyard.
good yard and
The backyard is almost kind of similar sort of layout.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice. That'll be sweet.
Yeah.
You build us a stage or something.
There's a deck.
Is there? There's
There's a deck already there.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think that'd be fun. I would love to do something like that
That'd
annually.
be cool.
And just get it bigger and bigger, like mostly with more musicians coming out, right?
Yeah.
And jamming away or playing their own tunes, and because and that's kind of what it was for me. It was just, that party was just playing music for music's sake, like just for fun. Like
Yeah.
I didn't, we weren't getting paid obviously, and I just wanted to play music I wanted to play,
Yeah.
not because I had to go to the pub and play these songs for everybody, but
Yeah.
just going there to really enjoy music again.
Yeah. I think everybody had a really good time. The live karaoke was just awesome.
Yeah. What did Nadia sing? I'm trying to remember. It was right
I
at the
don't
end of the
know.
night. So
Yeah.
I think, didn't she sing a Cranberries tune
I
at
think
the
she
end?
did do a Cranberries song and a Tim McGraw song. Was that a country song?
Yeah, it was. Which one? I didn't
I
know
don't
she was such a country fan.
Yeah. JR,
It's funny though.
JRFM is always on in the van.
Yeah.
I hop in there. Yep.
That sucks.
Family van. Yeah, I know. I always turn it off.
Yeah, me too. I can't. Yeah, I can't do it these days, man. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. Just there's a few artists out there I can really appreciate and actually enjoy, but a lot of the stuff on there I can't deal with.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
You're a CBC guy, aren't you?
I like CBC. Yeah, CBC is good.
And then if it was like 3 radio stations, what would they
1040,
be?
CBC, and the Zone if I can get it. I can't get it in the new truck.
Oh yeah, that's the island one, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
They got some good local music on there too on that station.
yeah,
Pretty cool. Good local bands over there.
yeah. I know. I'm stoked. So you're going over there. You'll start setting us up with some shows and
Yeah,
stuff, and
hopefully, yeah.
we'll just
Go beat the street a bit.
tour around the island. It'll be
Yeah.
fun. There's lots of opportunity for it out there, I think. And
Lots of good little festivals and things like that
I
too.
think
That all.
we're gonna. Oh yeah, I got to email those guys, the brewery
Yeah, Gladstone.
Gladstone, because I'm I'm heading over to the island August, first weekend in August,
Yeah, is it the long weekend in
or
August?
second
I don't-
weekend.
Can't
maybe.
remember what it's called.
I don't know. And you said there's like busking that they do
Yeah, there's lots of
outside the
lots of
brewery.
music. Yeah, right outside the brewery.
So we thought we'd just go set up and again play
Yeah.
music for
Play-
music's sake and
Yeah,
have a few beers, let the kids run around.
Yeah.
So sometime in August, if you head to the Gladstone Brewery, you might see us.
yeah, exactly.
Out in is it
Just
in
stick around
Cumberland
the
or no?
brewery.
Or
No,
Courtney
it's
or-
in Courtney.
Courtney, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much of the geography around there yet. I'll
Yeah, there's
figure it
also
out when I
live music
drive.
at the Cumberland
Yeah.
brewery as well.
Yeah, I know. I got to get on that. We'll see. They might booked up, but we'll do the busking thing for sure.
Yeah.
But I'll
Yeah, they can't
send a
say
few
no.
emails and see. Yeah, exactly right. Just show up and start playing.
Exactly.
Drown out the other guy who's
Yeah,
inside.
Turn it up a little.
Yeah, man. That's I'm looking forward to that, getting out there, because I'm doing a
Yeah, that'd be fun.
wedding at Bodega Ridge where we got married, on Galiano Island, and then we're just gonna hop across and
Nice.
come see you guys for a couple nights.
That's quite the hike, though. Hey, is it from Galiano? Where do you take the ferry?
I think we have to go from Galiano to Victoria,
Oh, okay.
or like that
And then drive up.
area, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and then drive up. So it'll be a bit of a jaunt, but I'm ready for a road trip.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice
It's
to
a nice
get away.
drive.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We should let's do this vacation song, see how it turns out.
Sure.
And if it doesn't turn out well, then I'll just
Just cut it.
plug in the recorded version of
Yeah,
vacation
exactly.
song.
Right on.
The waves crash at my doorstep. How could I ever leave? I don't know if I'll ever be ready to go back home. The sun knocks at my doorstep. I'm not ready to leave. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back, you best believe. I don't know if I'll ever be ready to go back home. So you can't stop a train on a railroad track. You can't turn around if you don't look back. Life's not about where you've been, my dear. It's where you go from here. The clouds are taking over. It started to rain. Too young to care. Curly hair, they just kept on playing. I don't know if I'll ever be ready to go back home. So you can't stop a train on a railroad track. You can't turn around if you don't look back. That's not about where you've been, my dear. It's where you go from here. Late night at the drive-in, she put her hand in mine. I could take it slow, but I know she wouldn't mind. Oh, I'm not ready to go back home. No, I'm not ready to go back home. Oh no. Whoa, whoa. No, no.
So there you go, the vacation song.
Yep.
I think that went pretty good.
Minus two. Yeah, I think that's the first time we played it really, two acoustic guitars.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought it might sound pretty good.
Yeah.
See if I can mix it nicely, make it sound pretty for everybody.
Yeah.
I'll probably do all the editing on the plane up to Kitimat.
Yeah, there you go.
I wonder, it's gonna be one of those small, shitty planes. Are they gonna have
Might be. I
booze
don't know.
for me? Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
A lot of those small ones don't, do they?
No, just
Damn.
get a whole bunch of those little 1.5 ounce
The mini bottles.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Bring them on board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm only flying in BC. They're not probably gonna. Security won't be as strong. Do whatever.
Yeah.
Still out of
Probably
YVR, but I know I freaking don't want to drive in the traffic out there. I'm gonna try and leave a bit
Oh,
early,
no.
but
yeah.
Anyway, there we go. I think that's a lot of the tunes we kind of covered. We didn't really play any of Bell, so maybe we'll do a bit of that. I guess that's a kind of fun one. We'll play a short clip of that for the people. Yeah, that one came together nicely. Some nice acoustic guitar stuff in the verses,
Yeah.
and then on the mandolin comes through nicely in the chorus.
Yeah.
This one, the harmonies are good, and you sang on this one.
Yeah.
Um,
I think this is one of 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, you can pick out your voice little bits here and there at the intro and in the kind of vocal breakdown thing. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
Did Woody sing on this one? Or no, he was on Oh Brother. Or did he? I don't know if he did a take
can't
on this
remember.
one. We'll have to listen and see if we can hear his voice.
Yeah, we'll hear it.
We'll just listen to the
He's on
intro
there. Sure.
because it's great. The harmonies on there. And then that first verse, that really cool groove.
Yeah.
I think it's so awesome. Kind of like, I don't know, almost like a reggae feel. Sounds like something from the island.
Yeah.
We'll write some more of
Island
these
music.
when we come over here.
Yeah, we will.
Anyway, so this one's Bell. This is definitely up there for me too, but I have a hard time picking a top 3 actually because I love
Yeah, me
vacation
too.
songs, Sunflower Cafe, the ones you used to love, Bell, RBF is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all good. So make sure you guys go listen to the full thing out there. But here's a little bit of Bell.
Belle, Belle, you know you look so cool across the road from you. When I would walk those stairs, I'd always stay one step behind. Until I could be sure I could catch up and you'd be mine.
That's so nice.
I drive by your house,
Yeah,
and
it's
wonder
pretty good.
where you were tonight. I drive by your house and wonder if you drove by mine. Belle, Belle, you know you look so cool across the road from you. Well, you know I
There you go, eh?
Yeah.
It's that's a cool one. I love the feel change between the verse and the chorus of that one.
Yeah.
It came together really nicely.
Yeah,
And again,
I
you
agree.
said, yeah, drums on that one you loved. And
That's
that's
great.
kind of what really drives that kind of timing change. But so cool. And I wrote that one kind of about my high school Agassi and my first
yeah?
girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I told
Young
Jamie
love.
this yet.
No. She'll find out.
There's enough songs on here written about her.
Yeah.
So she's got to be okay with it.
Yeah.
And it is. It's just about young love. But yeah, I do remember driving around, and every time I would pass her house, I'd be like, "Is she home? What's going on?" Just because I liked her. But anyway, kind of
Yeah.
creepy, eh?
We all have one.
I guess I posted that on our Instagram. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, which line was it? I think it was I posted, I was like, is this creepy or cute? I'd drive by your house and wonder where you were tonight. And everybody voted for cute, so I'm off the hook.
Yeah, you're good.
That's funny. Man, it's been great having you in here. This was fun. I'm glad.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the invite. This
Oh,
was
it's
good.
cool. Yeah, we had to give it a review.
Yeah, of
So
course.
final number. So let's make this one out of 27. So out of 27, what would you give
The album?
the album?
On a
Yeah.
whole, out of 27?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I'd have to go with 27 just because
Yeah.
it's part of us now.
It is. Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna
it's
go.
just so-
I'll go
I'm just
26.5 again because you know.
I'm really happy with it.
Yeah. Can't give it a perfect score, otherwise people will think I'm just being biased. But it is
Yeah.
really good. Y'all should go listen to the whole thing and buy a CD.
Buy a CD. Yeah. Dust off the Discman.
Yeah. Dust off the Discman. Clean out the CD car player.
Yeah.
Car CD player. My buddy Adam Sipple told me he bought a CD. Did he tell you this story?
No.
He said, and he asked his boys in front of me, he was like, but how come we can't play this CD in the car?
No, no.
And they were like, because the CD player is full of coins.
Of course it is. I think probably 9 out of 10 are filled with either a stuck CD
Yeah.
or coins or
Yeah.
a credit card, maybe.
That's
Who
so
knows?
funny.
Right?
I know. So yeah, I guess his kids jammed a bunch of quarters and loonies in there, so they can't play any CDs. But he still bought one. That's a
Awesome.
true friend, a true
Yeah, it is.
supporter
Yeah,
of
for
independent
sure.
music.
Yeah. Gotta love that. Thanks, Adam.
So yeah, I think we're gonna work on a couple new tunes here. We're gonna cut this off and then
Yeah.
work on a couple new songs. Hang out for a little bit more before we both have to get going. Let's finish it off with your solo piece that we end the
Sure.
album with,
Yeah. Let's do that.
which is titled "And Back Again." Been good having you, man.
Thank you.
Peace out.
More gooder.
More good. It's the AC Show.